going, guys? Today we are in the Blue Mountains in the Newnes Plateau, and we're going to explore a waterfall called Dianna'sPool Falls. Now, it's 4 drive tracks to get in here. I managed to drive most of the way in 2-wheel drive with care, but she's rough and a lot of big rocks. Anyway, I'm about 500 metres from the falls. I probably could have still driven this last bit, but there was a little junction there. I decided I didn't know how it was, if I could turn around down here, so I just thought I'd park, and 500 metres is not too bad. If I was going to walk pretty much the whole way, it would have been about 10 k's return, so glad I gave it a go in the car. Now this is not signposted and it's not marked on maps. Don't know where the name comes from. If you know where the name comes from, shout out in the comments. If you've been here before, shout out in the comments. Now this waterfall has a little pool above the top at another level, so it's quite surprising because the creek looks fairly flat with the lines, but it's got a really nice swimming hole at the bottom from what I've seen. So yeah, we're going to hopefully figure out, this track should take us straight to the bottom of it really easily. We can figure out how to climb it, hopefully. Probably going to be a bit of a scrub bash, but yeah, this here would have been a bit, well, how's it going coming back up? Probably made the right choice not to drive this. Now on Gaia, some people have walked the same bit as me, probably for the same reason. I can see the green lines where some people have recorded the tracks and they've walked this, and yeah, I think I'm starting to see why. It's got a bit of a rock slidey to get up here. Yeah. Anyway, we've got to go down and get to the creek level, so probably could have got down, but driving back up might have been an issue. Now my tyres are getting on the board side, so I hope I haven't got any punches. It's going to be the test by the time I get out of here today. I've driven some rough roads. I just went up to Ben's Lookout, a gorgeous fucking lookout with so many cool rock outcrops, but fuck, it was windy there. I didn't record it because basically you just get out of the car and you're there. Same thing, I probably should have walked it. It's about 3 k's return. I decided I was just going to full drive and got pretty close within about 1 k. I walked the last bit, which was just really rough. But yeah, it really is full drive country out here in the Gardens of Stone State Conservation Area. Anyway, I really do like this back part of the Blue Mountains. It really is rugged and raw and remote, and it's just, yeah, it's nice to do things people rarely do. So, you can see here, a massive gully opening up, so our waterfall's obviously going to be down somewhere just in here. So this track is just going to end at the creek, it doesn't go any further. So yeah, it's springtime. It's quite windy, you can probably hear on the camera. It's probably about 12 degrees right now, it's not too bad. We also went to another little hidden waterfall called Artemis Canyon Creek Falls. It's a really cool hole in the sandstone the water flows through. So a hole in the rock, yeah. That was pretty cool, so check that video out as well. I was going to do more of the canyon, but the water was just icy cold. It was great to get in there and see a bit of the slot canyons, but it's a summer job, so I've decided to come back for that. That's right, so I'm going to do this instead. This is getting real steep going down now. Yeah, definitely glad I didn't drive this. These are the turnaround points, we're almost there. I'll be surprised if everyone's here, I doubt it. It is a weekday, and the rain hasn't really started yet for the season, so we're not high on people's agenda to go swimming. Now, like I said, the water's ice cold at the moment, so alright, so there's your last chance to turn around / park. Now you're on your own. The last bit here to get down. Bloody close. This looks like the walking track. It looks like this was into 1 lane. Yep, this is it. Alrighty. So, really awesome gorge opening up down there. Fucking hell. That's awesome. Surprised, like the photo I saw of this, it looks quite green, but yet we're still high up and it's very dry. But I'm sure it's going to be very different down in the gully. We've still got a little ways to get down, not far, but a couple hundred metres probably. Look at this sandstone, we're just going past there, it's awesome. Shout out to the person that gave me the tip on this one. I'm not going to name you, keep you anonymous, otherwise they're going to bombard you for information. But you watch this video, you still got to figure out how to get where I am right now. That's up to you, people. Can't give away all the secrets. I'm just showing you what you find when you get here. You got to figure out how to get here. Look at this, we're naturally going down between these massive walls. That's cool. Wow. It's just worth recording this whole way for you, because look at what we're looking at. Sick. Alright, you can start to see now, yeah, where the waterfall's going to be, where the creek level, and there's the rock. So definitely looks like it's going to be close. Luckily this track's not too bad. I wonder how people started going in the first place. Maybe this track just existed and people got curious and started walking, trying to find slot canyons, and then found this instead. Who knows? I don't know who Diana is, but she's a lucky bitch to get a pool named after it. Now there's also a Diana's Bath swimming hole on the, I believe it's the Newnes Creek up in Bungleboori National Park in Queensland. And this is Diana's Pool, so I don't know if it's about Princess Diana, but look at these walls, that's fucking sick. Alright, it's right at the creek, I don't know if we're going left or right. I really have no idea. I'm going to figure it out. The track looks like it's wearing around here, so this is where we go. Oh, fucking sticks. So now we're in here, we're in the gorge. I guess this will take us there, so let's just run with it. Not seeing much water in there. It's not a good start. But the swimming hole was quite wide at the bottom, so it is a big pool, so I think it's definitely going to hold water. Oh, getting stabbed by everything. Fuck you. This track's not walked very often, as you can see, which is good. A few more greener ferns coming in to look at this. Wetter as we get lower. These canyon walls are going to keep the water from evaporating for longer. Therefore keep that creek with more water. This random cave. Oh no, really. I thought it went in deeper. No, there is water. Not too bad actually. It looks clear. It's not loud because it's not really flowing fast there, but it's wide enough to give us flow. It's really muddy here all of a sudden. I think we're crossing the creek or something. I'm getting pushed down here. I'm not sure if this is on a trib that joins on this or where it is exactly. I'm going to figure it out. Look at that water, eh? So it's going alright. Quite achiever. I'm assuming I'm going to cross the creek with these logs. Oh, let's get some black hands from the charcoal. Thank you very much, Fire. Love your work. Oh, I just sunk straight in that mud then. Luckily it wasn't too bad. Wash my fire hand. It's very hard to wash your hand with one hand, people. Rub it on the other hand, make the other hand dirty just to clean it. Here we go. Alright, so I'm assuming we're just going to keep following this. I don't think it was upstream, so like I said, the topographic lines don't show very much, so it's very hard to understand where this is. I wouldn't have probably even explored this if it wasn't for the tip that I got that says it was here. So we're just going to find out exactly where it is. The creek's full curved on us. It's really hard to figure out where they're going now. track's a bit fucking wishy-wash. I don't think they've crossed. They might have, but it's very hard to tell now. Could go through there, could go through here. There could be shortcuts people have taken. I don't know if I meant to follow the creek. Could go through that gap there. Could cross here. I'm getting sunk in the mud. Could cross. I really don't know. I don't want to fall on that because it's going to break on me. I think it's through there. Let's just... Maybe this curves around yet again. It must do because the wall's there. The creek can't full go back on itself. So let's cross this dodgy log. Actually, he's rolling, eh? Just kind of have to do like... Oh man, it's so bouncy. Wait for it. Oh. Yep, it's a bit muddy there. Fucking bastard. It's the worst to have one shoe not muddy and one shoe muddy. And I just walked in the fucking slot canyons and the shoes just dried. Of course that was going to happen. I bet you it's probably not even the right way over here. Probably did all that for nothing. Oh. This is a bit of a disaster all of a sudden. Where the fuck is this track? I don't know where we are going. Look, let's just cut the corner because the creek's got to go this way, so let's push through this. See if we can figure it out. I'll check it with you in a minute. Pretty sick cave. Yeah, I don't know. I can just kind of cross back over again, so now on this left side. I'm just going to go a bit further. There's a guy line that kind of goes up and stops. Unless it's in this tributary, but I just don't know. Where the fuck? You think the main pool would be on this main creek? Unless it is back upstream. Yeah, it could be. Well, we found a cave anyway, it's not all for nothing. We'll go a little bit further, just look at this opening here. Looks like the creek bends right and the Trib's left, so we'll just have a look. Yeah, it's not in this gully because there's no water. It's all grass there, like there's kind of an option there, it could be, but looking at this, there's no water coming out of it. Unless there's water in the far fucking against the wall there, but I don't think so. The water would go this way. I think it's up the other way because I know people get to the bottom and getting to the top is a bit harder. So that logically would mean that it's got to be left when you hit the creek because that way you're hitting the bottom and you're not on top of the falls. If we were going down to the right here, we'd be on top of the falls and have to climb down. And therefore people are saying they haven't been to the top. So it can't be this way. I only thought it was this way because it might have been on the Trib, which therefore we hit the Trib, turn left or right, and then there's the waterfall, and then you'd have to get on top. So, yeah, I don't know. People probably just explored this way for extra exploring. They might have got lost trying to find it like me. Either way, that's okay. We go back, try and go upstream. Hopefully it all makes sense. I'm looking over there for any other Tribs. I'm not seeing anything on the side of the cliffs. So, and the amount of water's in the pool, I don't think it's a Trib. I think it really is on the main creek. So, yeah, we'll go back and see if we can reassess. Alright, I went back to where we come down and it's obviously not left. So it is going to be a Trib. And I figured out this track. So when we first got pushed onto the creek, you had to come back and go straight, not down. So I followed myself down through that marsh, crossed over the creek, then that's the cave is, and then we ended up there. You don't want to stay there, you want to stay on this right hand side. Look, this other track is obvious. This will take us where we want to go. Yes, I knew it couldn't be that fucking hectic. That rock overhang. Alright, see up here, you got it. She's fucking pumping. So yeah, it's a Trib to the right. There you go. Now when we go back out, we have to try and scrub bash to get to the top of it because I really want to get up there. But for now, we're at the fucking base. This is sick for a fucking not talked about spot. Look at this cave too. Oh, this is grouse. So fucking sick, man. Woo! Oh yeah. Fuck yes. That is so good. Such a win. Wow, that is grouse. Now this is a fucking good kept secret. Holy shit. Here's the Queenslander coming down to New South and showing you motherfuckers up. Boom. You're welcome. Now you gotta figure out where it is, people. Holy fuck. This one branch is in my fucking photo spot. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna get up there after and figure it out. That's fucking epic. Woohoo! A little cool little cave over in here. There's some side perspective. So yeah, it's fucking grouse. Alright, we're gonna go back out. I'm gonna get on top. I reckon we can cut from where we first started going down the hill up the top there to get over. Trying an alternative gully out, which looks like it'll work too. So yeah, a little bit earlier, and that way it's a bit of a plain track here. Someone else has thought about it too, and that way we can try and cut over to the others, to the top of the falls a bit sooner. Anyhow, we're going to end up pretty much the same spot. I think the other track goes from the other side of this cliff. Hopefully this doesn't turn too scrubby up here, but as we give this a go, it's working pretty well. We're on the cliffs, we're just working our way around. We might even be able to get a perspective of both the pool and the level above, if we're lucky. Maybe on that rock. Let's have a look. Shout out in the comments if you have been to this rock. So this is our best chance to see both of it. If it's going to be, we'll keep working our way around and we'll be on top. Yeah, you can see the water. Easy as piss. There you go. Holy fuck, this is actually, we're right on it. If anything, we're too high. There's the pool above. Okay, right. This is really interesting. So, upstream there's another waterfall. So that's the pool there. There's a pool above, which I don't know if we're going to get into that one. It might be too hard. Oh, actually, you probably can if you're on the other fucking side. You're going to have to go right over and down, and then there's a faint way to get down. I reckon you can do it. So that might be at the end, but I can't quite see here, but maybe that rock there would be better. Yeah, let's get on that one. But basically, yeah, there's the pool, bit of a slide, and there's another cool waterfall. And after that we can't see yet. So wow, good shit. Alright, so it's an optical illusion. There's no second pool there. Now we're close, you can see that's all the main pool. So no point going there. But we've got one slide, one cascade pool, which looks grouse, which that looks still very steep to get into, dead set, really steep. The only shot is to go down here, and that's still, the first part looks fucking gnarly. It probably can be done, but fuck yeah now. And I really want to get down there, but I just can't see it being easy. Unless you do go right around to that option there. So it looks like, this keeps going, the cascade, I can see all the way up. Holy fuck! Wow, this creek could be explored so much. Boom, 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 I can see, let's count them. 1 slide, 2 cascade with a pool, 3 waterfall, 4 cascade, 5 a little cascade, and then 6 in the distance. Wow. But this is the bigger one out of the rest of them, but that pool's still the goal. Yeah, getting in there is going to be hardcore country. You can't get off this, obviously. Your best chance, I really don't think you're going to get in there. That's your only option. That's still pretty fucking steep. It's hard to gauge the steepness of that until we're actually on it. Oh fuck it, this is going to take a lot more time than I expected now. Looks like there's a house. That can't be a house. It must be a cloud. Right, there's white between the tree up there. This is definitely oasis in the bush for sure. Yeah, I don't know how we can do this, but we're at least gonna fuck this wind gust. least get up to the top of the main fall there. That's going to be achievable. We'll figure out how we can get down. There's a bit of a fern gully on the side of it. I don't know if that's going to be climbable. It might be able to get down. Also might be slick as fuck. Otherwise, yeah, you try and come right around. So you're going to find a way to climb up that first, which is another fucking mission. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work, eh? And as you come over down, try and get into there, and then you can kind of climb around here, and then you can probably climb up into that section. It's just, it's not easy either way. Hard, and even hard to get over. So the best chance is that, but I don't like that first bit of the rock. Once you get after that rock slab, it looks maybe achievable, but yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it from this angle, but from here it looks fucking not easy. But at least we get to there, we can rock up and go upstream anyway. That's an option. We could probably rock up to the road actually to get out that way. That's pretty cool. I wonder if anyone's done that. That was actually quite big. It's bigger than I thought when I changed my angles here. It's not as big as the other one. It's crazy. Alright, don't ask me fucking how, but we're fucking down here. Now I managed to find a way. This part here is the dodgy part. I've tied a tree very dodgily. I hope it's going to aid me to get back up, because I'm committed now. So once I'm here, I'm fucking better get back up that. It's not far, but if I just can't get traction, I'm going to slide and be stuck in here. I literally won't get out. I really hope that's going to work. But hey, we're here. The fucking sickest pool in the fucking world. And on the top of our slippery, slimy slide. That's fucking awesome, but yeah, let's get up and explore that big one. We'll have to go back up and around and we'll keep going upstream. It's literally a natural swimming pool and it's deep as fuck and it's clear and that really nice aqua blue. It's grouse. Let's get up here. Alright, so there's the next big waterfall. So it might actually be a way. There's really cool pool here as well, eh? Fucking grouse. Two of them, eh? And when you look back at this one, it looks slimy, but when you've seen it from the other angle, it looked amazing. It looks like either water comes down this or someone has actually climbed up it or down it. I'm not sure, but maybe I can meander on my way up. Maybe, but it's still a bit fucking sketch. Maybe I'm better off going back to the way I just come. So yeah, we just need to get up and out. Cannot live here, unfortunately. Can't believe that worked, guys. Barely. I couldn't put a lot of weight on it, but it was managed enough just to give me a little half oomph to get up. So I literally snapped off a tree and just loosely tied the branches around here, because you can't tie them too tight because they will snap and just break off. That literally aided me. I can't believe that. That's some good bush fucking skills right there. Alright, let's get up. This is fucking awesome. So we're on top of this one. And just creep a bit closer if I dare. There we go. So I said, two little cascadey things. Boom, 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 and then a big one. Might be three cascades in between. And then we'll see what's above that. I think there's one small one. And we'll almost be up at the road. This is our next waterfall. Fucking sick. It's a shame there's a tree clogged up in this one, but if you were keen and you're here all the time, you'd just get in here and try to cut these out or, you know, remove them. You have your own fucking spot. Everyone can have their own fucking pool. It's fucking awesome. Alright, let's keep going. On top of the next one. So it looks like it's flattening out a little bit. I don't think we'll get much more big ones, but cruise along. It looks like the canyon walls are still here a little bit, so that's crazy. Just keep watching for an exit, but we can still get up there if we need to. We'll just creep a little bit further and I'll have a look at the map and figure out whether, oh, actually we have to go up. That's pretty deep. I could walk through that. Maybe, baby. No, it gets real deep all of a sudden. We'll go for the ferns. I think we're going to have to go up and out. We can't go through there. Alright, well, it's deciding. We maybe still cut back in again, but yeah, we definitely have to go up here. It should be called pools of Diana, not just pool of Diana. There's fucking so many. That's grouse. Rock overhang inside there, so yeah, we're going to have to go. We've actually crossed up this side. To cut in again might be better. That's what we might do. We'll go up here, because we go up here, one for too high. We might not be able to get off again. We'll have a look. Alright, so this is on top of the next one. See how the water just loses all its colour. It's only a little bit slot canyon-y, but it's very bushy, so I don't think we'll get it much more. But we'll move around. We're following the track pretty much parallel anyway. And we went down that hill on the track, and now we're just climbing the creek elevation anyway. So this is actually perfect. You go in, go out. This is actually how I'd like to do it if I actually knew exactly where it was to begin with. I would have actually mapped it this way. But yeah,
this is really cool.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get through there, but it might be too deep. We'll figure it out. It might have to still be the end, might have to go up and around, maybe we can drop in yet again. Looks like maybe the wall is stopping there, but this is still awesome. We got through that bit, but it was deep, it was up to my knees. It wasn't actually the best to go through. But yeah, check it out, it's fucking grouse. We're definitely not going to get through unless you're going to swim and climb up, and then even then I don't think you can really climb it. There is one branch there, but that's a super deep hole, and there's nothing to really hold on to. It's slick sandstone. I think really you have to climb out. So you could slide on your bum and go downstream, but not going up. So I could maybe actually climb up this. The branch here. I don't know if this has been put by someone or it just happened to be here. But you could almost get up and then get up and then go around. Either that or I got to go back through where I just went and then climb up somewhere else, back out. This would be faster, so we'll try this. Yeah, this pool is super deep. That's like fucking probably 2 or 3 meters. So you're not going to climb like that. That's fucking dodgy. Maybe if you wedge yourself in between the edge, but you're probably slipping down. Once you start getting wet on the wall, you're just going to keep sliding. It looks like it does end just there. There's like the rocks ending on the left, so we'll climb up and around. We'll just see what else we get. And if that's the end, we'll climb back to the road. Well, yeah, been an awesome explore. I'm just feeling we missed that one level. That's going to haunt me forever. But can't win them all, people. At least we got all this, but I didn't think I was even going to get any of this. So again, satisfaction through the roof. Well, I got up it, dodgy, but up. A lot of things today have been dodgy. So this is a little tributary, just dribbling, especially off that rock wall. So check it out, the sandstone keeps going around. This side's the exit for sure. But still a little bit curious to see if there's anything else in there. I might stay out, go along the edge and just try to keep tabs on it. It looks like there's a waterfall, I'll dive back in again, but otherwise we'll just keep going out to the road. Cool. Yes, look at that, it's like a crevasse in the wall. It's crazy. Just have one little check over here before we go. Just want to look down over that pool, if I can see it. I'm kind of above it now. I could actually get in there just to stand on top of it, would be kind of cool. There it is. Crevasse. Woo! I'm gonna have to go down, bit of a mission, but I might as well just walk up it. Yeah, debatable. It's pretty flat in there. Should I walk the canyon or not? Yeah, let's go down. Fuck it. Here we are. So yeah, much easier to jump down than it is to come up it. Anyway, let's go. I think there's more sun here, maybe because it's later in the day now, but I went in Popeye Canyon early this morning. The water was ice cold, freezing to the point where I was like, oh, I should come back and do this in summer. But now walking this is not too bad, so I don't think we're going to get much waterfall here, but I think it's very treed up. It's be a bad idea. Fuck it, let's just go back up, follow this around. Like I said, we'll cut back in if we see something. The chances are the lines aren't showing very much. But then again, it didn't show much with that either, but yeah. Fuck it. Out, out, out. I'm going to fight this and be wet. I might as well fight up here. I think it'll be slightly easier once I get on top of this ridge again. Well, we're going there for the fuck of getting in there. That's what we do. For the sake of doing stuff, I get on top of things and go, well, took a lot out of it to get one quick ass photo. Fucking warning. We're going back up the Trib. Oh, fuck it. Back up the Trib. Too much branches everywhere. Thank you for moving. I was just following it around. There was a little bit of a patch of water there, but there was no more levels. Ow! Fucking stick just whacked straight into me as I stood on it, ricochet. As you can see, it's flattened out, and so is that side, so we can cross over so we can find our road again. That's it. That's a really awesome way to do this. For sure. Good route. Really happy I did it. And, oh, actually, what's that? The rock wall started again. What have you got for me? Nah, I think it's nothing. Alright, so the road should be somewhere just up here. We're going to get up on this higher point and figure it out. Yes. I reckon people have come in this way too and explored it for sure. Once you know it's here and you go this way. But I like climbing up on it, it's good. Alright, we'll see up here. We're not really that far because we did a big circle kind of around. We're not as parallel as I thought. Alright, so come out with these full trees are. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed the journey. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to watch every video that I own because they're all amazing. If they're not amazing, too bad. This is all about exploration. You don't know what you're going to find. Some of them yield gems like this. Other times they yield, let's say, interesting but not amazing. That's the way it is. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one, eh? Peace out.